Howdy everyone. I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful day for some kayak fishing. So I'm paddling my way up here to where the river flows into this lake. We're going to try to find some smallmouth bass today. You know, one thought that's crossed my mind a few times while I'm out bass fishing is just how terrifying it would be if bass were big enough to eat people. Yeah, they're such an aggressive, opportunistic feeding fish. It really is a frightening thought. If that was the case, I don't think I would get anywhere near the water, let alone be out here in a kayak. Well, today I have a really neat lure that'll act as a representation of that scenario. Yeah, check this guy out. It's a little topwater swimming guy lure. This was made and sent to me by Chris Arbogast. If you remember, he made me a few plopper lures that I fished earlier this summer. Well, he sent a couple more to me to try. Today we're gonna try this one out. I think we better think of a name for him. I think we shall call you Floaty Fred. So yeah, we'll see if we can catch some smallies on Fred up here on the river today. I'm gonna paddle up just a little bit farther. We'll get him tied on, see how he swims. And we'll see if we can get Fred in front of some hungry smallies. All right, I've paddled my way up to the start of the river. There's really not much current flowing through here yet because it splits off in a few different directions where it flows into the lake. But we'll work our way up into some current, see if we can figure out where the smallies are hanging out today. So I've got Fred tied on. And I did add a short leader of 50-pound fluoro in front of that lure because there are some pike on this stretch of river and I really don't want to lose them to a pike bite off. And I also added a little split ring there to the eyelet of the lure so that heavy fluoro leader can swing freely and it won't mess with the action at all. Let's see how he swims. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, he's got a really good slow speed action. Yeah, I think that should do the trick. If we can get him in front of some hungry smallies, I'm sure they'll come up and try to eat Fred. Yeah, I like the action of that lure. The water's pretty clear on the river too, so I mean, I don't need something that makes a ton of commotion to get the attention of those fish. Just need to get that lure somewhat close to them, and I should be able to get a reaction. So yeah, we'll fish around with Fred today. We'll work our way up the river a little ways, and we'll see if we can catch a few smallies. There's something. saw the wake coming toward that lure over there. What do we got? Looks like a bass. I don't think it's a smallie though. No, it's a largemouth. Hey, I'll take a largemouth and get us on the board. Look at that. First fish of the day on Floaty Fred. Nice little largemouth. I almost think there's another one over there because I saw another wake coming toward that lure. I don't think it was from this fish. Get turned around. We'll toss him back over there. Let's see if that one I just caught has got a buddy. Well, I caught one largemouth over here, didn't see anything else, so I think I'm gonna have to backtrack, go all the way around all this grassy stuff, and we'll paddle our way up into a little bit more river current. We'll see if that's where the smallies are hanging out. Hey, we got the skunk out of the way though. Decent little largemouth to start the day off on. Well, I haven't had much luck finding the smallies yet, but I'm starting to fish my way up into some river current here. I'm hoping all the smallies are just upriver today. But the sun's been starting to come out a little bit. That should help get these fish a little bit more active. Might get them to hide a little bit tighter to structure, make them a little bit easier to find. So we'll keep fishing our way along. I've got all day to try to figure them out. There's one. There's a nice smallie. Finally, I found a smallie. Maybe I just needed to work my way upstream a little ways to find them. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Man, look at that fish. Came up and nailed Fred. Yeah, I saw that fish just sitting up shallow there. Wasn't sure if he saw me or not, but if he did, he didn't care. He wanted Fred for lunch. First smallie of the day. Man, that is a nice one. Well, it took a little bit of searching to find that first one, but I'm kind of thinking I just needed to work my way upstream here a little ways. 19 inches, right on the dot. Just a beautiful, thick river smallie. Awesome fish. Yeah, maybe we'll start getting into those smallies now though. Yeah, I saw that fish sitting right up here in this corner. tossed floaty Fred at him, and he came right up and tried to gobble him up. There's one. Oh yeah, nice smallie. Hey, you settle down. Don't be jumping all crazy like that. Get him on nets. Well, it didn't take too long after that first one to find the second one. Yeah, that's another really nice fish. He's got kind of a weird black spot on his chin there. Pretty fish. Yeah, wouldn't it be terrifying if these things were about 20 feet long? What was that? Oh, this fish jumping up there underneath that tree. Of course, right when I look away, that's when this fish comes up and strikes. Get up here. I knew there was one over there. Something chasing something around underneath that big oak tree. Man, that is a beautiful smallie. Well, we've got a few on Fred now. Look at that pretty fish. See how long this one is. Oh, biggest one of the day so far. 19 1/4. Yeah, that's an awesome fish. We're having to work for him a little bit today, but we're catching some nice ones. Couple 19 inchers. I didn't measure that other one. It was probably 18 or so. I see a turtle. It's a little baby one. Oh, I want to bring him home for my little girl. Come here, little turtle. Oh, my daughter would love one of these for a pet. Oh, he's just a little baby. Look at that. What a pretty little guy. We'll let him go. Catch you later. All right, we've got one largemouth, 3 smallies, 1 turtle. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good smallie. You'll get out of there. Oh yeah, that might be my 20-incher. Get in the net, you. Oh my gosh. It just popped out from underneath that low-hanging tree there and munched on Fred. Yeah, that might be my 20-incher there. We'll get him unhooked. Toss him on the measuring stick. Oh yeah, that is a tank. Oh, got his nose up there. He is almost 20 3/4. Oh, he's hitting 20 3/4. Man, that is an absolute beast of a river smallie. Something just took off there. It's probably a carp. I'm getting ready to call it a day. I gave it about another hour fishing my way upstream after I caught that 20 3/4 inch smallie, but didn't find anything else up there willing to bite. My stomach started to rumble, so I figured I better start paddling back downstream. I'm about ready to hop in my truck and go grab some dinner. But I also still kind of want to catch one more. So I might give it a quick try down this shoreline. There's just been nothing in these little half-current type areas today. Oh, I thought I saw an extra little ripple up there. No, maybe not. Oh, yep, I did. Is that a smallie or a largemouth? I think it's a largemouth. Well, we'll start the day with a largemouth. I think we'll finish the day with one. Oh, wait, maybe that is a smallie. Oh, yeah, it is a smallie. Looked like a largemouth at first. Well, hey, look at that. One more for the road. Get my hook out of that guy. What a beautiful fish. Nice smallie to finish the day off on. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's trip. Gotta say, huge thanks to Chris Arbogast for making this tiny human topwater lure and sending it to me to try. It's a really fun lure to fish. It's got great action, and we caught a few absolute beast river smallies on that guy today. Yeah, he really did a nice job on that lure. It's barely got a scratch on it after a full day of fishing. I gotta say, I'm impressed with his craftsmanship. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna paddle my way back to my vehicle. Hopefully I don't get eaten by a giant bass along my way. I hope you guys enjoyed the afternoon out here in the kayak with me. I had a blast. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.